Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible.
Prison movie.
We're all transfixed.
It's the movie Wheel? Oh shit.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Here we are here. Here we are.
Anyone here?
Anything behind the desk? Hey, boom. And we're in America. Is there anything over here? Your shift is definitely run faster. I guess we go through the metal detectors. Okay, open collectibles. Correspondence. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number two pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of archetypical concept, i.e. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Jesus, I can't fucking read. That door automatically opened. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Okay. So, guess we head up the stairs here. Can we like mess with FOV? I want to look at that. Is there an FOV setting? Should be able to display. Yeah, here it is. We're just gonna bump that up to 80. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. What's in here? Okay.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep dreams.
Okay. We've been seeing a seal in our dreams. Okay. Collectibles. We got a new collectible. Research records. Bureau expenditures. Staffing surveillance redacted. Data center. Sorry about that, chat. My dog went insane for a moment. Okay. Data center initiative construction. Redacted, redacted. Minor office equipment janitorial costs redacted. Mold removal. HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Okay. Here's these pictures. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Our viewer at work. Director Zachariah Trench. Okay. What's over here in the bathroom? Nothing. It's just a toilet. Okay.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Okay. We got another file over here. Another correspondence. Redacted, a shark in his redacted, although secure redacted. Permission to redact following basic protocol redacted. Shoot to kill redacted. Good luck. Oh, so there's a problem. They have to issue a shoot to kill order. Alright then. Did I miss something over here? I hear music. R4 reports reminder. Hello. As all you should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires internal departmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Your admin team. The dog is laying down.
Hello?
There's nothing in here. Okay.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
I don't think I'm here to be a janitor. However, janitors do get access to a lot of things.
If they don't hire you, you are no relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you allowed.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Also, I'm gonna try to be quiet during those kinds of scenarios where she's talking um, NPCs are talking. I have ADHD, so sometimes that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna try to do that in the future, though. Like, be mindful about it. Wait. We're on a different side of the building. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay, we look around. What's this? Visitor evaluations. Federal Bureau of Control. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964 as part of an effort, we strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. There's no such thing as too suspicious. Interesting. Federal Bureau of Control. This is a very interesting... What's in here? This is the same kind of room that we were in. Wait, okay, hang on. What's in here? Still the bathroom. Okay, so did we do a 180? I gotta look. I gotta run back. Wait. Okay, then. Interesting. Some weird kind of spatial stuff is happening. Also, look, his face is blurry. And so is his. They weren't blurry before. But that could also just be my computer being a piece of shit.
Cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Starring Courtney Hope. Lead producer, Juha. Yeah. Thus far, I am very intrigued. I hope you guys are as well. Oh, what the? Weird, like, red kind of storm. Okay, this is the start of the game, I'm assuming, where things start to
Did I lose you there for a
proceed
moment?
deeper into the bureau.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
thing. There's an ad happening in 5 minutes, just to make you guys aware. Somebody threw the coffee pot around. Security error? No, what was it? Approved terminology reminder. Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material while pinning any notification of death related to the Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words/phrases to use. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud/pride will be remembered. Phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, and sorry. It's quite loud. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's several things. Okay. Do not disturb. Federal Bureau of Control, Barbara. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them. Barbara, not a single one. Trench. Oh. So Trench can't trust any reports. Interesting. Investigate the noise at the director's office. Okay, we're also going to do something here. We're going to try to bump up the textures. There we go. That's looking better. Can you see pictures better now? Kinda. Okay. There we go. Let's check our CPU. We're fine. Let's check out this door.
Shit.
Oh crap! He's dead.
Shit.
Did he just was a gunshot? He just shot himself?
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Let's look around before we
Something's
touch that
outside.
gun.
Was
Oh.
coming here a mistake?
Oh fuck. Okay, we're gonna pick up the weapon. Here we go. Testing.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
Must choose to be the chosen one. Okay, we have a health bar now. Oh. Options. We're gonna go with controls. I do not like melee to that button. We're gonna put melee on mouse of 4. Okay.
The same
We have a gun. It said we have to control, we have to choose to be the chosen one.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
That's ADS. Okay, we're going to bump that down to 13. Okay, so it didn't like that. Okay. It regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Okay. They had better guns. Okay, what's this? We have a little wisp of code light here. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director. So we're the new director now.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Hold on, chat.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Oh. Alright, chat. Sorry, my dog had to go outside. We're back now. The hell?
This happened. You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
The hell?
You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
Director trench photograph. Responsibility of privilege. Oh wait, we got more. Collectibles. Case files. Service weapon. No unique procedures required. The object's form is variable when bound. The object allows para-altricians to redacted. This object must only be found by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by redacted, though the criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room. It is now used as the director's office. The proper hypothesis: redacted. Oh, God. Many forms throughout history: redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Vescentrala. All weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If If this is the case, redacted, see Dr. Darling's presentation 11.1 for more details. Multimedia. Here we go.
Objects
Give me
of
just a second.
power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example
The astral
of an
plane.
OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that.
Okay, we've already watched that. There's material undefined reading. Do not have a clearance level. Okay, we have personal loadouts, okay. Astral reload. Whip. Personal mods. Health boost, okay. I'm seeing if anything has changed. Can we access? We can't access that yet. Hey, toggle map.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. It's the dead man. Okay.
But I'm wondering if that guy we read about is like the bad guy. Okay, so this blue stuff is like health. Interesting. Okay, there's some on the ground here. Executive meeting minutes. Agenda items for next meeting. Rising costs of altered world events response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary reveal. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Okay.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to
The
find
hell?
you. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
There's a picture of us. looking around. We got some stuff over here. Not that way yet. We're looking around before we do anything. Dinner reservations. 7 p.m. at Chez Ambra. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. She is turning 46. Can't find your office. Watch your stuff. Okay. Can we activate this? Oh, we can. Altered world events investigations. We checked. Marshall, we checked out the suspected altered world events in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. It's in the special box here. Energy recovery personal mod. Energy recovery speed. Let's stick with what we already have. Now let's head down the creepy hallway.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hit.
Urban legends. Paranormal objects, topics, urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung archetypes. We recognize certain redacted and formed by our own, redacted, and popularized by our own media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our bureau made anthology television program Once the Seeds Are Sown, human imagination exaggerates the details. Certain paranormal phenomenon contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human redacted, through two punctures on the redacted. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paternal realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report.
Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
This. Oh, it's his probably copyright music. We're at the triangle. Oh, shit. Okay. That person's got a little bit of extra good stuff. It's our first death. I was not really prepared for that. Okay. Okay, let's go in here. Make sure we got all the stuff we do. Get all the special stuff. Okay. Go in here.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you come over and over.
Bro. Okay, so we like always have to be moving here.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our.
There we go.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Okay.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean?
So this is
Help
a
me
control
fix
point.
it.
Okay, so we made it look normal now.
Shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane? Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with a compromised agent.
Okay, I understand that. I'm looking around right now because there's some special stuff that I'm gonna need later. It's safe to come out when I go over there and tell you. Calm down. I'll let you know when it's safe. Right now, I'm investigating. I'm clearing the area. Examination of paternal topics, technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. Speak. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of the collective unconsciousness is to be taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new and the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4-19-1935 for full report. Okay. What's this? Another radio. Another filed. Bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Rodriguez. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want my shitter going missing. What happened to the turlet? Why would we switch out? Yeah, it looks like we have the best stuff on right now. Okay. The boardroom. I wonder if we're gonna get some better stuff. Nope. Okay. It's a safe room. I want to make sure we've explored everything we can. Yeah, we need to go to that area. We'll go up here. Take a look. On in here. We have now. Is there anything we are missing? In here. It's another radio. We've been here. Just want to make sure. Okay, we can't get in there. Get in here though. Anything in here? Ooh, yes. House memory. Getting a whole bunch of supplies. Okay, let's go to this room. Let's go over here.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
I don't like her smile.
Like somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable.
If she says you, is she referring to me?
I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency who blamed for what happened to me for so long.
I don't really like
But I
her.
can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes,
I agree
I can try.
with that statement.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see if
You
there's
with
any
me?
special stuff in here.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Cleanse the hiss. Oh. There's some outfits. Civilian, tactical response, astral dive, urban response. We're gonna go civilian. I like that look better. Okay. What the hell? I think we gotta go through security here. I'm the director. Why don't I have access? It's a room with a jukebox in it. I would imagine that it would be playing music right now. But because I have copyright music on, I can't hear it. Does it want me to fast travel? His body's gone. Okay. Okay, let's just keep our map up. We're gonna try to get to that little circle area. It'd be like a... Looks like you can go through that. Like, I've already forgotten the map. Okay. It's gotta be downstairs. Tyria. Wants us to go into the boardroom. I've already been in here. Cleanse the hiss corrupted agent. Oh, I'm fucking dumb. Dirty dir.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed.
The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these... Perhaps these... I lost my place. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like their next stage of evolution. When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report.
Too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
Kinda hungry.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the Hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me any.
Missions unknown caller loadout. Health recovery per element pickup. Okay. Portrait of Zachariah Trench. Multimedia. Binder for building shifts.
Thing you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Okay, so this one.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Okay. Leave your insides at the door. Okay. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish I could crouch. Travel costs. Interesting. Let me kill this guy and then I'll read that. Okay, let's read that. Travel costs. It's confidence. Costs. Summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel Inn, and In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295.12, minibar $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. The boys and research said performing rituals may identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my old ritual. Okay. Stone. Sit. Okay. This is why we check bathrooms. I knew there was going to be something there. We got an accuracy boost. Dead letters. Okay. Shit. Okay, so we can hit like two things at once there. Cleanse the control point.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Okay.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Ooh, so we get new powers. More objects of power. Okay, we look around before we head to communications. Always takes a look around. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and present. If you'd like to see my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Okay. Dead presidents are contacting. Interesting. What's this? Book Club Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Brunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner of the table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Another TV thing.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
What the hell? What did I just watch? Singing fish. Mr. Goov. I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem, and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. The hell? This game is weird. I like it, but it's fucking weird. Okay, we got another file. Dead letter approval. Federal Bureau of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database research teams that can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the parental world. These Letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paternal events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs, Altered World Events, and other materials. Thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters, P. Bartwell. Okay, so this Penny person really likes to read. Okay. Let us... I searched this room, right? I can't remember. Yes, we did. Okay. Search the bathroom. Never know what might be in here. We go up the stairs. Let's go up the stairs. Yep, glad we did. Also, that door is sealed for a reason.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched on.
Oh shit. Okay. C to crouch and take cover behind low objects. Okay. Okay. We found the floppy. Nuke can be bound. To gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Interesting. Okay, that's cool. Well, I fell. Borrowing, you must stop them. Now bound slash delivered. The hist antagonist is seeking.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Okay, that is fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's cool. That's pretty neat, I ain't gonna lie. What kind of shelter is there's gonna be some stuff inside. We have the force now, effectively. Dead letters, mail room.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Something I heard AI. But we got a file here. Willow AWE outcome. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You know, I don't like to boast, but claiming the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redacted. So another altered world limit behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted, and redacted for any off-message opinions, but it is looking like we're in the clear. Kamasi out. Loot. Okay. Okay, there's a door we can't open.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Okay, it's a fast travel location. Bathroom? Nothing. Bathroom? Nothing. We need to make sure we take a look. Ooh, what the? Clearance level 1. We have a key card now.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Found a shelter. Radio. Launch efficiency. Okay. Take a look at our loadout here. All these locations are so grayed out. We have a lot of different things. We searched down here? Yes, we did. Okay.
Insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained.
This must open the door.
Boss fight? This looks like a boss fight.
They can fly now. Great.
Oh. Shit. Okay. We can do this.
They can fly now. Great.
got him. Or I hurt him enough for him to run.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Cute summary. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting tired of reading.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S.
The hiss got him.
Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls. God, no local doctor examined them first.
The hotline can't be far now.
No, it can't. It's another special box. Okay. Okay, Director Trench was here a lot. Unread. Interesting.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic.
Found the phone. Oh. So. That was not a good idea. Oh my god. I gotta fight this guy again? No, I don't. Okay. That was not a good idea. I made a dumb.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Okay, so not even that. How? What do I do? Ah, shit. Okay, Okay, so it knows I'm dumb, so it's not gonna... Just gonna go. I don't care.
Have we been here before?
We did it.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Whoa. It opens doors.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
It does. Yeah, let's try this door again. Two. Three. Here we go. Complete the astral plane challenge. Oh? Maybe we just have to avoid these things. I think we just have to avoid those things. Little weird balls of crazy.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Interesting. Okay, we have a nosebleed.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Interesting. Okay, we're gonna clearance 4. Using the boardroom.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss?
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. Is gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Okay then. Ability points received. Let's go
Do you hear
to
that? Someone's
the
singing.
control point.
Where's it coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Situation's getting worse.
I saw
Abilities. Okay. Alright. Energy. This is health. Energy. Melee damage, launch damage. Okay, so let's do a upgrade on all of them.
arguing a couple weeks ago.
Astral contracts, weapon forms. Insufficient materials. We can upgrade our weapon if we have 5,000. Mods. Okay.
French was furious. You don't think Darl...
Board countermeasures. Kill enemies with a service weapon in spin mode. Use spin arrows, needles to make their end. Haystack, target maneuvers. Interesting. Okay.
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the bomb?
Can we save? There it goes. It's just saved. Alright, chat. We're going to be ending the stream for the day. I'm going to go get some lunch, and I got some other stuff I need to do. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Next time we stream, we'll be streaming this. You can also, if you missed any portion of today's stream, you can watch us on my YouTube channel. So, yep. YouTube link should be down below in the description, in the panels. I will catch you guys later. Peace.